let's start with Caitlin.
Okay.
Describe your ideal experience at a club. What clubs in San Diego, if any, match up to that ideal?
I can't answer the second one because I don't go clubbing.
Okay.
But because I'm not 21.
Okay, if you were to.
I would want a club to. Wait, what was the first part? What do I want in a club?
Yeah, describe your ideal experience at a club.
Okay, I would get in. There would be a line, so I'd feel like it was popular, but I'd get in still pretty fast. Wouldn't be very expensive. When I go in, there would be the music would have. There would be at least 2 sections for music, so for different types of music, because I like that. So like the hip hopper type music, and then the other type, and then I guess I don't really care otherwise. There's lots of dancing.
Cool. I'll just keep going with you for now, and then I'll do the next person. Okay. Describe a time where you had a negative experience at a club. Or what would you imagine would be a negative experience?
I went to a club once, and the way the bar was set up was like a regular bar, but literally the servers were so slow that it was just like a horde of people trying to get drinks around the bar, and you had to like fight your way to just order your drink, and it was really annoying. And they were really slow at bringing your drink back, and like it wasn't even like it was like a really bad club setup.
What are the 3 most important things you look for in a club experience?
What would be an example?
I guess an example could be like the bar space.
Yeah.
Yeah, so bar space is really important.
I want there to be bar space. I don't know. I want there to be good music, but I know that that's kind of generic, and I don't know what that would be. But and then.
And you were saying that like it was slow to get your drinks.
Yeah.
Like, what took them so long? Was there not enough staff?
There wasn't enough staff.
Oh.
There were like 2 people trying to get like everybody around the center like bar thing, and then it was just like half full.
How big was it? The club?
It was like a half lounge, half club thing. It was a nice size. It was just there was only one place for drinks, and everybody was trying to get drinks.
Like the loft size or bigger?
Oh, bigger than the loft.
Okay. If I said an 18 and up club was opening up next to UCSD, what would that mean to you?
It would not really. It would make me feel like the club would just be full of young people. I wouldn't go, even though I'm not 21. I wouldn't go because I would think it's going to be filled with freshmen. And it would be popular for freshmen. I think it could bring in a nice crowd there, but that's like I wouldn't go.
Is it not cool to like party with freshmen?
Yeah. Even though I'm not 21, like it's still really uncool to be with like all these people who aren't 21.
Are they like annoying or?
Yeah, and then they're also like it's just that when you come in and you're like going to your first club, it's like just like everyone's just so like small and like freshman-y. It's like I don't know. It's hard to explain, but it's different.
So the crowd like really matters.
The crowd, yeah. You don't want a bunch of like really young people because if you think about it, 18 is like they could be in high school. That's weird, right?
And then it's like chill, fate.
Yeah, that would be so
weird. In what ways does going to a club cost you besides money? Like, what are you giving up by going to a club?
Well, I have a boyfriend, so when I go to a club, I'm kind of sacrificing relationship things because he doesn't want me to go to clubs. That's why I don't go to clubs, because he doesn't want to go. So I'm sacrificing boy relations.
My goodness.
What?
You don't go to clubs because Kevin doesn't want you to?
Well, he doesn't want me dancing with a bunch of guys.
Are you going to dance with a bunch of guys when you go?
Well, the type of people I go with dance with a bunch of guys. You know what I mean? I don't go with like because my friends, even though they have boyfriends, their boyfriends are okay with them dancing with other guys, but my boyfriend's not. And I don't want to be that one person that's like, I'd rather go with a bunch of girls that are just like not dancing with guys type thing.
Oh, got it. Yeah. What's the biggest pain about going to a club?
Getting an ID.
But if it was, well, okay, so what if it was
finding a ride home because you're drunk?
Ah, got it. Okay. Would you go? And you might have already answered this. Would you go to would you at least try, like, check out a new 18 and up club in La Jolla with your friends?
Maybe like 2 years ago, I would.
The freshman thing again?
Yeah, like, cause, and when you're a freshman, it's fun to go to those things because you're like finally free. So like, I think I'd have a really big market for them, but just not when you get older.
So would an 18 and up nightclub benefit you or no?
No, it would have like no effect on me.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Ooh.
Next, Paul.
All right.
Describe your ideal experience at a club.
Well,
Getting butch of ass.
I have never been to a club. I've never been to a club. Well, not really, not a real club. So, but like my ideal experience would be a club that is a lot, well, not much. There's like a way. There's a way to not have to stand in line. Whether that's like free or whether it's like signing up on like a list or like paying or whatever. I would pay extra to not stand in a line. So easy access to get in. Like Caitlin said, fast bar service. And I think the type of clientele as well. I would want it to be a place where I can like have a good time and have a lot of fun. But not have it be like super trashy. Like it'd be nice to just be around like people that aren't like super drunk, you know, people just like having a good time, they're not like falling over. Yeah, I've never really been to clubs, so I don't really know what to expect. And then the music, like having a good DJ.
Can I throw something in also?
Mhm.
At least with my friends, they like hate going to clubbing in PB because they don't
Me
like the
too.
crowd.
I hate the bros.
So that's like a big
the
thing. Is like
bitches are so
what type of
confrontational.
people go there, even though it's horrible, is like really effective.
Bros-
But it's really funny
Brothers.
because my RA, I know all like the stereotypes and like the what's it called?
Woohoo boys and woohoo girls.
No, all about the bars and like clubs at PB, like the bad reputation. And my RA's like, oh, I went clubbing in PB, and I'm just like, don't be a PB girl. Like in my head, but it's just so awkward because I don't
Only
want to
like
tell her
PB
anything.
Shore Club in the
Yeah,
summer
people.
during the day.
Yeah,
Only
like
like PB during the
I
day.
have to be like totally in that mood to go to PB. Like I'm prepared
Well,
to be
but
in PB.
the one nice thing about PB is that I love is that when you go there, like the people that are there, I feel are more down to earth than any of the other people I know in San
Yeah,
Diego.
totally. Because they're all
There's-
like the crazy ones. They're all like the more
In
liberal
PB?
and like. I
Yeah,
feel
you
like
gotta
I would.
check out OB.
Well, OB too, but OB and PB, like the people there, like because if you go to North Park and South Park, everyone's just super pretentious and
They
suck up.
So pretentious, but sometimes that's what you want.
Like
the
I go
office
to,
is chill.
like I went into the Cafe 976 to like see my sister at her job. There's a guy named Robbie, and he's just like totally chill. We don't have any like music like commonality. Like we don't really have very many interests like that like line up. But just like super chill, like just like a cool guy, you know. And it's like you can just meet somebody in PB, hit it off, and start talking and be the best friends.
Because
Yeah.
there are people like that are
But
so
you
nice.
can find that in a lot of places though.
But it's really
In
hard. I
North
feel
Park.
like
Well,
at
like-
UCSD it's really hard to find people like that because people are very like not antisocial, but they have their own mentality.
Yeah.
Whereas people that go to PB, they're not from like the local area. They're more
Yeah.
from like
No,
that
I'm not
like,
saying like
crazy
compared to
scene.
PB compared to UCSD, but like PB compared to like Hillcrest, you can meet even if Hillcrest is like in that
You
group
could get groped.
of people who are like
Yeah.
kind of pretentious, you could still have a pretty good
I
conversation.
dance
and meet
every
people.
time with some
I mean, I don't
with
think
the guys every time we
I
go.
don't know if I'd ever go out in Hillcrest.
Well, out of all those,
My friends only go to Hillcrest to go to gay bars.
Exactly.
so.
I don't think I'd go. I'm sure I could find people that love. Well, maybe not. I don't know. But
So out of all those
maybe I should try to get
things,
some free drinks.
so out of all those three things, Paul. So what are the three things that are most important to you?
Good bar service, and good bar service. At the end of the night, that's really all. Good bar service and a good DJ.
And if I said an 18 and up nightclub was opening up next to UCSD, what would that mean to you?
I think lower quality. I think that I would associate that with lower quality.
Is it because like atmosphere or people or
Well, I think it would give connotations to I'm trying to remember the name of the nightclub that like always advertises near college campuses. And,
Like SD Lounge.
yeah,
that one
like
had
SD
to
Lounge,
rename itself.
like SD Lounge or like whatever it was. Like
And
not,
Decos had to rename it.
Decos.
They both had to rename it.
like those like it would associate that new club with all of those clubs, and those clubs have
It
a very
sounds like
bad
if
connotation.
someone makes a club 18 plus, it's like they're not doing well and they are trying to get more people to come in and they're like struggling and not that cool, like great, you know?
It's like a different I've never been to like I'm speaking from like a non-clubbing like just like a college student. Yeah,
And
but as like a younger person, like before I was 21, like it's like you know that's somewhere I can go, you know.
so it was like by default, like you would go there only because of age.
Yeah, like if I'm younger than 21, then at least it's like, oh, well, I can go there. But I think in terms of like, and from like an economic standpoint, like if you're making it like 18, like under 18, like all those people aren't going to be buying drinks, you know. People might be buying drinks for them, but like those people aren't going to be buying drinks, so like financially, it doesn't seem like a very great to have them there unless they're like you know
Buy soda.
cute attractive girls, quote unquote, and you're trying to attract, you know, a male demographic.
Oh,
But
also price of drinks. I hate when this is pretty standard, but like if a shot is like $10, I just think that's so
Hardball's like
stupid. Like why?
207 is expensive.
So I
$10
think
bucks
that's
for a
like-
tequila shot.
My friends we went to a club and they couldn't believe it. It was like $10.
Yeah, because you already poured it, and I was like, oh shit, now
Yeah.
I have to pay.
Yeah, exactly.
And so, so in what ways would going to a club cost you besides money, or what would you be like giving up?
Other than money,
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know how to answer that. Yeah, give up.
It's okay.
Yeah,
So,
I've never been to a club, so.
would you go? Would you check out the new 18 and up club if it were to open up, or would it benefit you in any way?
I would be interested if there was a club that opened up near UCSD, and I'd be interested in checking out if there were like other people that I knew that were going to check it out. I wouldn't just like go on my own.
Also, if like your friends.
Well,
were
when you
like,
go to a club, you normally don't go by yourself, right?
yeah.
You go with some friends. I mean, I don't know.
What do
Do you ever
think?
just go to a club by yourself? Is that
No, I
something
go to
people
like
do?
dive bars for shows.
Do people do that? Do people go to clubs by themselves?
I don't think so.
I have one friend that goes to clubs by himself, and it's because he knows a DJ.
Oh yeah, that would be the only way I'd go if I knew the DJ.
Yeah, if you need someone to work there or something.
Or yeah, if I knew already people there, or like I go for shows and I'll go by myself because then I'm like I'm there to see a show, so it's not like I really have to talk to anybody. I'm watching the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, in your opinion, like, what would a nightclub do really well?
What do you mean?
Or like, what does a nightclub do really well?
I think a successful nightclub provides like a fun atmosphere that allows people to have a space where they feel comfortable dancing and having a good time, and kind of like, you know, getting rid of all these different like social norms that, you know, we put in place in terms of like conduct. A lot of people just kind of like let loose and have a good time.
Okay. Karen, thank you. Thank you very much, Paul.
Okay.
Ready, Karen?
Oh shit.
Oh, is it still going?
Coming from the man who's never stepped inside a real club.
I've only been inside a real club like 3 times.
The only time I was on a cruise
Okay.
ship and we went in the
Ready, Karen?
quote unquote club, and that was my sister and all these guys and I got dared to go find like a girl to dance with, but like the other people would pick her out, and so I was with the guys, and they picked out this like this
Okay.
like pretty big like African American
Describe
lady.
your ideal
So I
experience
go like
at a club.
ask her to dance.
That's so funny.
And I
Never
saw her later on the
experienced being
boat,
alone
and she was
when
like,
it's always,
"Hey,"
like,
I was like,
Ideal experience
and she
would
started telling me
be
like all about her life, and she's like, about, like,
not
baby
creepy
mama drama.
people.
I was like,
no creeps at the club. That's
and my
creepy.
dad came out.
What are the creeps like?
Like the people that like
Every time
Just
I've been to a club, it's like,
creepily stare at you. Like don't be a
Well, I think
creep.
it's because,
Just dance.
I go
And,
with people who are looking for
like,
dance
good-looking
or, like, I
people,
go with girls and guys.
Not like
The girls are
ugly
single and the
creepy
guys are,
men
single
like
and, like,
trying to grope on
Okay.
girls. Or I've been also to gay
so
bars,
it's, like, not
so
fun.
Yeah, I think like
I've accompanied my gay friends, so it's weird when like you
I
go
went to
and like
Bar
there's
Pink
like a girl
in
trying to
North
dance
Park,
with you, and you're just like, oh no,
and,
like I'm okay. Like
I went to like Bar Pink in North.
I think
North
that
Park
it's
with my,
in a
two-
straight
I
bar.
know
I
it's,
don't like
two
when people
girls I
ask me
know.
to dance. Like I
We
find
took,
that
like, a
weird.
ton
I
of
find
money
that very
started dancing.
personal.
Yeah.
Like,
I
just having
like
a
them.
good
Like
time.
if you
not,
want to
like,
dance with me, just start dancing with me.
Just like dance.
But at a
you know?
gay club, like
Right.
please
And I don't
ask
know
because that's
how,
just
like,
weird if you
dancing is a
assume
club
that someone's
because they're all
gay
just
and you're
grinding
just like,
and
oh, I
that's
don't
it.
want to dance with you. I don't like
I'm
girls.
not. If you're
So-
if you're dancing with
Those are my two
someone,
opinions
then
for
it's, like,
that.
dating, but, like,
An ideal
what
experience would also be,
usually I'm
like,
dancing with someone, like, my
having
friends
good
a little
music,
bit, where,
But like
and it's
Caitlin
not,
said,
it's just,
it's
like,
very hard to define
dancing,
good
like,
music
girl
because like I think
dancing,
some
you know,
music's good, some people
you
don't.
know.
Yeah.
Well,
But not graphic.
what would
Well, I
be
don't
good
find
music
unless
for
I'm
you
like,
at a club?
Hip hop
'Cause I just
music.
like, I mean, I really
I
enjoy
don't
it.
like
We
the
were at Bar
electronic
Pink, we
music.
just,
Like I like the
dancing,
mixture of the
Yeah.
hip hop and
Just
electronic.
dancing,
I like the
you know,
remixes, but
expressing
not
myself.
just
Fun.
electronic or not just dubstep. That's not clubbing music at all. That's like more underground.
And then, but
Also, only I think one dance floor because if there's two, then you have two separate crowds, and it just looks empty. You want everyone to be in the same room. I like that idea.
That's what I like to do.
I don't know about the
Like,
bar. Like I don't drink
Unless,
and
I don't know.
go to
I don't
18
know,
up
it's
clubs.
just
I think I would rhyme with some
Like there's,
guy.
I mean, it's at 18 up, so I have seen like 21 older people like drinking, but to me, like the bar is not that big of a deal.
I don't know if I would dance.
An
every day
ideal
club.
also experience be
I don't know, that's a lot. That's a tough line. I don't think I would. Even if they offered me free drinks. Every time
have
they-
a cheap entrance, not be very expensive, like under 20.
And they blame it on the session. Nobody wants to buy anyone drinks these days.
And
you
to
know?
have nice
It's like, you're
restrooms,
really nice looking.
like constantly clean, because if they're just dirty, then it's really
if I go
gross.
out,
And you
I'll
just
buy
might want to leave early, and not stay until the end.
I've never
And then
done
I've also
Never
been
had
to a
anyone
club
buy me
that
anything.
had like an
That
event
wasn't my
in the middle
boyfriend.
of
Yeah.
like the night. They had like a dance competition,
Apparently
and
alcohol's
it was
really
cool for like the
expensive
first
in
20 minutes, but it went
Oh,
on to
yeah.
like an hour. And you're just like, I went
I'm
there
trying
for
to
like
figure out,
the
a budget
clubbing,
for each
not
day,
for like
I wanna be able to go
a performance.
out.
So
Every night I wanna
if you have an
go
event,
out,
make
you
it
know?
short.
So I've gotta like find
Yeah.
Cool.
That's gonna be like the first real
And so,
experience.
If I
where I'm
said
just,
an
like,
18 and up nightclub was opening up next to
Go
UCSD,
and do whatever I
what
want.
would that mean to you?
that's why
I think I'd
leave
check it
our
out the
house
first
and,
time,
go.
like the
I'm
inauguration.
gonna have to like. 'cause I'm gonna be
But
backpacking,
after a
so I'm gonna
while,
have to, like,
I think
get,
I
like, a
would
nice
just
pair
like
of
not want to go
jeans,
anymore
and,
because
get like some things.
I
and, like, put it in, like, a
am
sealed
19 right
bag
now. I mean, I
in
am
my
20 right
backpack,
now.
So, then
so I
when
still
wanna
can't
go
go to
out, I can,
21
like,
and
go
up,
into, like, the hostel
but-
and clean up. And, like,
Also, like
That's great.
mostly the majority will be just freshmen. So I think that a good idea would
sure.
be to have only 21 up one night and then 18 the rest of the nights, So- so they can have an option. Like make Thursdays 21 and up, or make Fridays 21 and up, just so that you can get a good audience, a good crowd.
Cool. And so, in what ways does going out to a club cost you besides money?
Time, because you have to like. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna go to the club for like 3 hours after 10 o'clock after 11. It's like you have to get ready. You have to like meet up with your friends. You also have to find an outfit, and like you always like want to have a new outfit. So I mean, that's money. But it's also time like to go shopping for an outfit, to go clubbing. If there's traffic, you like lose sleep. What else how does it cost me?
Or what's your biggest pain about going to a club? Or like your most negative experience?
I think the most negative one was when there was like that event going on. It was just like so unexpected. I don't go clubbing in San Diego, but what I hate is like the distance, how far it is from like I'm back at home. I hate that like all the cool ones are like over 30, 40 minutes away. So you always get stuck at the sucky ones. So I wish they were more spread out.
So would having an 18 and up nightclub in La Jolla benefit you?
It wouldn't benefit me, but it wouldn't like be to my disadvantage. I think it'd be
How often do you think you'd go?
probably once a quarter. Yeah. I think it'd be cool if there were like an option. I know that back at home, like in Pomona, there's like a whole bunch of clubs all in one block. I think it'd be cool if you can like buy the wristband for the night to get into all of them,
That would be fun.
as opposed to just one of them. But then again, that like loses like, oh, so some people are gonna go here for drinks because it might be cheaper. So I think we should have like an all access like wristband.
It's pretty smart. And what does a nightclub do really well?
They promote like fun interaction, like being social, because you might feel uncomfortable, but you just have to like get adjusted to it. So for people that like don't really come out of their shell, like they get to experience something new. I think it promotes also like being healthy because you dance, so you're getting in shape while you're having fun with friends. And
I was like, I really
you're
like
learning
the song that's playing. It's called
to
Club
distract
to
yourself, like getting
Death.
like if you're in school, like oh you're gonna go
That song
dancing,
I
you're
used
gonna go
to
out with
listen to
friends, like
all the time.
it's a way to like have like a stress reliever. And what was the question again? Sorry.
Oh, what does a nightclub do really well?
Does it do really well? They also promote fun, like you know that a nightclub is gonna be fun, so it does a good job at promoting fun.
How could they promote that fun? Like, what would you see?
I
And maybe
would-
an advertisement.
I would like to see videos of the club. I know I've seen like pictures of clubs like at home when we try to figure out what clubs to go to. We see pictures, and if pictures like the people don't look so appealing, like
I have a really quick question. What's beyond the checkbox? It's on the marketing calendar. I'm doing the Guardian ad.
I have no idea.
It's an reception. Okay, I want to click it. Okay, yeah.
so I see images and I see people that are like, I guess it's like being mean, like unattractive. Like if you do not look like you fit like a club scene, or like you should be trying to like hook up with people, like you should not be going to clubs.
Karen, you're always so mean.
I know, but like, I mean, do you want to go to a club full of ugly people?
Well, no.
Like they're gonna be the ones trying to grope and dance on you.
Ugly
So,
gropers.
I mean, I'd rather be honest. So
You're ugly. No.
yeah,
yeah, I mean, you want people who like they don't look like this is their first time clubbing, and they look like they're like really awkward. Like
no,
they're,
but
like,
seriously, like back at home, like our club, the people look like the people from Jersey Shore.
oh,
Oh,
like the guys, like meatheads.
Like sleazy?
They just look gross. Like they're just ugly. They don't look like
you know what I
attractive.
saw for the first time? The Jaeger Bombs thing with the guy who talks about his new haircut. Have you seen that?
On what?
He's like
I
Jaeger
heard
Bombs,
Jaeger
Jaeger
Bombs.
Bombs. Oh my god, wait.
Do good looking guys get into clubs easy too, or is it just good looking
No,
guys?
just
Just girls. Nobody
Yeah.
cares about the good because so the good looking guys are usually douchey because they think they're so hot and they think they can get every chick and they think they can get into clubs for free and they're so cool
You know
and
what
they
they-
know someone.
You know what they should do? They should have Caitlin show me this, or maybe it was Karen. When you guys showed me this app where like the soror, or maybe someone else showed it to me, but it's like sororities where people like rate people.
Oh my god, it scores.
Oh.
You know that's how Facebook started off?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they were rating who's hot.
Rating who's hot.
That it should be like a nice
Wait, wait.
score, and so if it's like a nice guy, he gets to go in the club. Oh yeah, this thing. I remember this was a huge video.
Cut it off?
This is my new fucking haircut. You know what that means? I'm getting some fucking pussy tonight. My boys, they're coming out.
Ew.
Same haircut. They're getting-
I know, it's just good butter.
I'm gonna grind on every piece of
This is
Fine,
such a big
it's
video.
fun.
Bitches love my haircut. If they don't, fucking skanks.
Caitlin, can you send it to me?
Skanks. Skanks. Yeah, this collar's popped. 'Cause I'm the fucking man, and everyone should know it. Swear to God, when a motherfucker looks at me the wrong way, start a fight. Fucking looking at me, huh? Huh?
Excuse me, sir, you have to check in.
Not now, Chief. I'm in the fucking zone. I'm the fucking man. Oh! Yeah, thanks, birds. I ate that shit for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm in control, baby. Fucking control. Fucking protein. Fucking protein! Where's the goddamn protein, Mom? Somebody give me some protein! Fuck! Yeah, fucking wrong when I get my swell on at the gym.
Brian, did you want to
Fucking see how jacked
chat?
I am.
Uh, yeah,
Lord!
There's still people at the gym like that.
No, some guy was doing it.
for the breakdance group this Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Talk to Ann, or I can text Ann and ask her to send me
Shower that shit.
contact.
Jaeger bombs.
Yeah.
Jaeger bombs. Jaeger bombs. Jaeger bombs. Jaeger bombs. Jaeger bombs.
Jaeger bombs? Oh, that's it. Imagine Jaeger bombs, I'm done. Imagine Jaeger bombs, I'm drinking everything.
Jaeger bombs.
It's just so good.
Oh.
It's like epitome of that culture.
Okay.
Anyway,